I have been requested by many to tell just how I knocked out so many of my opponents.
I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
You know, 2 fights, 250 million. You tell me who else gross revenue like that.
Global Sports Streaming will be the #1 broadcasting sports company in the world.
12, Juan de Jesus Angulo, actually coming into the ring right now. You know, once again, I'm looking forward to this fight. You know, see what Jorge Brito is going to be able to bring to the table here tonight.
And coming to the ring now is Jorge Brito. Co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we take it to Pablo Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening. 6 rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Damas y caballeros, Azteca Boxing Promotions presenta el evento coestelar de esta noche. 6 rounds en la división de peso welter. Your judges scoring this bout in ringside. Sus 3 jueces. Sergio Lechuga, Max Zúñiga La Bandera y el internacional Alejandro Rochín. Your referee in charge, su referee a cargo de este combate, Juan Morales Lee. Introducing to you first the fighter standing in the blue corner. He wears red and silver. He officially weighs in 147 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina azul, pantaloncillo color rojo con gris, con un peso de 147 libras. He stands with 32 professional bouts. Cuenta con 32 combates profesionales de la ciudad de Agua Prieta, Sonora. Juan, sin miedo, Angulo Gonzalez. And his opponent across the ring standing in the red corner. He wears white with black and red. He officially weighs in the same 147 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina roja con pantaloncillo color blanco con rojo y negro, con un peso idéntico de 147 libras. Representing Tijuana, Baja California y San Diego, California. With a near perfect record, 13 wins, 1 lone defeat, 13 victorias y 1 derrota. Aquí está Chihuahua Power, José Córdoba Brito. And now with the final instructions, your referee in charge, su referee para este combate, Juan Morales Lee. 6 rounds, 6 asaltos.
Saben las reglas, llévenlas a cabo. Mucho cuidado con la cabeza, no rabbit points, no riñones, no ojos de cinturón, no golpes de revés ni con el codo. Dense la mano que gane mejor. Suerte para los dos.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our co-main event is underway.
And I believe I did say this at the beginning of the broadcast that I was looking forward to this fight more than anything. You know, you have Jorge Brito beat Kevin Torres, who's our main event fighter here tonight. But Juan de Jesus Angulo Gonzalez, that's a long name, I know, but winning record 20-12.
Yeah. One thing that stands out to me is his height and reach. This guy's got to be 6'2".
Yeah, so I believe we have him at 6'2" or 6'3". We have him at 6'3".
Wow.
6'3", 76-inch reach.
Yeah, he landed
147 pounds.
He just landed a good straight right hand, you know.
You know, and that was Jorge Brito's advantage when he fought Kevin Torres, being the taller guy. So now tonight he's fighting a guy that's taller than him, which is rare.
Oh.
You know.
Gonzalez lands a big shot.
Yeah, he's coming to win.
And that's a veteran move right there.
He clipped him right away. Hold.
And then, he holds him. That gets to your opponent in their head. Holding him again. He's messing up his rhythm. Brito looks determined, though, to come forward. A big hook.
Long hook by Angulo.
He definitely came to fight. Keeping his distance, just like you said, Chris. He's used to being the taller guy.
Yeah, he's used to being the taller guy. So what I was going to say is when he fought Kevin Torres, he was the guy boxing. Kind of little role reversal as Angulo is the one boxing right now. And gets a stern warning for a low blow from the ref.
Yeah, Brito has to be careful right now to not be overly aggressive, because he is getting caught with some shots. Oh, big hook.
He is getting countered, but he lands a good shot right there.
Yeah, he needs to remain calm. He looks like he wants revenge, but you got to remain calm, work with your jab, just like that, just like that. Big right hand.
And Angulo is so long, man. Like, those shots typically wouldn't land if you're throwing them that awkward, but they're landing.
Yeah.
Like, they might not be the most effective shots, but they're landing, you know. And you could hear them. They're making like a thudding sound. So maybe the judges here are taking that into account.
Definitely. And that's a good round for the underdog. You come in like that, you're showing, you know what, you might be here to put on a show, but I'm also here. I'm going to take the show from you.
So would you say you gave him that round?
I would have to lean toward Gonzalez for the big hooks. I seen him land about 3 clean, hard hooks. I've seen the frustration in Brito's face, and sometimes judges read off of that too when a guy looks uncomfortable.
Okay. I'm going to have to agree. I was on the fence, but I'm glad I'm not a judge here in this fight. But you persuaded me, Simon. You persuaded me, and I agree. I'm going to go ahead and jot that down. First round to Angulo. And see what Jorge Brito could do, what he could do to change the game plan. If he needs to continue to go forward, box him, what is he going to do?
Yeah, we'll find out right now. Wow, it's so hard to prepare for a guy like this and to find a guy that size.
Not only that size, but that throws the right hand like he's throwing a baseball. So when I'm teaching my kids at my boxing gym, I'm definitely telling them to throw it straight. And I always tell them not to do exactly what Angulo just did. He threw it like a baseball.
Yeah.
But we'll see how long that lasts for him, you know, as Brito starts to close the distance a little bit more.
Yeah, Brito's starting to work, though. Good body shot by Gonzalez. Oh, good uppercut by Gonzalez.
As Angulo complains of a headbutt, Brito having...
These are definitely veteran tactics, you know. 32 professional fights. He knows how to kill time and kill the opponent's momentum.
Good hook landed by Angulo right there, and right away, closes the distance, hugs, grabs. And there we go, a warning from the ref.
You know what? Veterans are expecting warnings too sometimes. They know they could get away with 1 or 2 before they get a point taken away. Brito comes forward. And he's resisting the grab, and that's what he needs to do. Oh, a big hook again by Gonzalez.
Oh, wow.
Right
Good shot landed by Angulo right there. Brito shook it off, kept walking forward. But it seems right now that Angulo is the one landing the crisper shots.
Yeah. We'll see how the fight unfolds after this. We got
I mean, Brito's definitely closing the distance, but that awkwardness. Look, he goes in, he hugs, does Angulo, and then he sneaks in a couple shots here and there.
Yeah, Brito's starting to find his target here. You know, sometimes it could take a couple rounds to dial a guy in like this, you know. That's where it becomes the best in the world, make adjustments.
Absolutely, but right there, Brito's already getting frustrated. You see it in his face. He's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
When was the last time you ran at somebody like that in the gym, Simon?
Yeah, you don't do that. Not only that, you got to keep the poker face in boxing. You could be maddest person in the world. You got to keep that poker face.
Yeah, that's another thing that I like to teach. Whatever you're feeling, you put on your poker face.
Yeah, that's right.
You're tired, you pretend you're not tired.
That's right.
You're hurt, you're not hurt.
That's right. That's right. Definitely. I remember taking some body shots from Canelo Alvarez. It hurt bad.
Oh, I'm sure, man. That's one of the most.
Yeah, but I didn't show it, and thank God he didn't throw too many more. Yeah, we're going to take a look at this body shot here.
So it seems like a little shot landed there. It made Brito kind of anxious and try to come forward.
Yeah.
You know, might have been off balance. We couldn't really see because of the angle.
Yeah, you know what? Brito has to relax because your rage could cause you to have bad judgment. And when you relax, you think better. Everything slows down for you.
Only 6 rounds. I have to say, I've given Angulo those first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'd have to say that too. Brito did come with some good counter short shots, and he's getting worked, and we're getting sweat all over us here.
The sweat is free.
Brito looking a little frustrated here.
And there, and there goes Angulo throwing that right hand like a baseball. He's throwing that baseball.
Good straight left.
And he seems to have caught Angulo's attention. Did Brito following up, trying to follow up.
Oh,
and there goes another sharp left hand by Brito.
Oh.
And every once in a while, Angulo seems to muster a little bit of power, come forward, but
good short shot.
It seems like that power meter is starting to dwindle.
Yeah, it's starting to fade out. And Brito looks like he's kind of just warming up, although he's frustrated.
Yeah, and Angulo has his mouth open.
He's definitely giving it his all.
Every chance he gets.
He even threw a headbutt in right there. Oh.
I mean, those are 30 shots, but I mean, technique
correct.
wins over anything in a boxing match.
Yeah.
As Brito's just kind of picking everything off.
Oh, good counter, but there's no mustard
Good
on
counter, but I mean, the wearier of the two seems like it's Angulo.
Correct.
I mean, he had good first 2 rounds, but I mean, I'd like to quote Max Kellerman in saying that the first 3 rounds, after the first 3 rounds is when class starts to tell.
That's right.
And obviously, Jorge Brito is the better class in this boxing
adjustments.
match.
And you know, we're seeing the grit of Brito as the crowd chants, Brito, Brito, Brito.
I mean, I give it up for the toughness of Angulo, but this pace doesn't seem sustainable anymore for Angulo.
I agree with you, Chris. As the referee shoves him away. Yeah, Brito's starting to wear him down. He looks like he's barely warming up. Oh, if they give a cold stare at the end of the round.
So once again, you know, the pace that Brito is pushing doesn't seem sustainable for Angulo. Right there at the end, you know, at the beginning, those baseball throwing punches were landing, but right once you get a little tired, you know, the fatigue starts to kick in. Those things just look sloppy.
Yeah, you know, that's why you're taught to always keep your technique. I had a coach, my first coach, Frank Mosley, told me, la forma primera, form first, all the time. So we're going to show the replay right here on these guys trading body shots.
So there goes those lunging shots, and you see the crisper shots from Jorge Brito, just punching in between, you know, picking off Angulo shots pretty easy.
See if Brito settles down here. You know, Brito not being used to being the shorter fighter, I've heard it said by some old school trainers, I believe Joe Frazier's trainer taught, and Dwight Muhammad Kawi, their coaches told them, when you're smaller, when you're shorter than the other guy, you actually get more smaller. You make it harder for him. He's not, of course, accustomed to doing that, being the taller fighter.
Yeah.
But he's still outboxing him. I did give him the third round. Oh, here we go.
I did as well, and like I mentioned, you know, class will tell after 3 rounds in a professional boxing match.
Definitely. Yeah, it looks like Brito's vision is cleared up. He's seen all those shots. And with bad technique and fatigue, you're not going to hurt Brito.
And you're not going to last long either.
Definitely.
Wide misses right there. And
Brito's working him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. When you miss a wide shot like that, you become more tired.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it's pulling out of your gas tank. Especially when you're used to training, hitting at least back. He goes down. Brito puts him down. And the mouthpiece comes out. He's fatigued. This is where attrition kicks out.
And he's not getting up, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Juan de Jesus Angulo put on a good effort in those first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Round 3, that conditioning started to dwindle.
Yeah.
That technique got sloppier. And Jorge Brito closed the show in the 4th with emphatic fashion, man. He just kind of bulldozed them. With just technique. Bulldozed them with technique. It was good to watch.
And you know what? Sometimes experienced fighters, I remember Canelo Alvarez against Amir Khan. Canelo was losing most of the rounds.
Yeah.
But he timed him and he caught him. Okay, and here we go with the knockdown. Replay.
And right here, Brito's already knows he's already hurt. So he's just kind of coming forward, just throwing shots, trying to put a little cherry on top. You know, like the damage was already done there.
Yeah, correct. I think it was a fatigue factor that Brito obviously is in well condition, and he said, I'm going to push this guy, drag him to deep waters, and then I'm going to drown him.
Definitely a good showing from Jorge Brito. He had a little trouble. You mentioned in the early telecast that Jorge Brito wants to perform. He wants he wants to supersede Torres. But did he do it here tonight?
You know what? In the end, yes. Here we go to Pablo Flores.
Concluye con un tiempo de 1 minuto 35 segundos en el round número 4. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the official time of 1 minute 35 seconds in round number 4. Declaring your winner by the way of KO victory. Su vencedor por la vía del knockout. De Tijuana, Baja California y San Diego, California. Jorge El Chihuas Córdoba.